What is up, everyone? Welcome to another October daily video where I'm doing 31 days of Halloween drawings. Today I am going to be drawing a little devil. That is precisely the nickname I give to my dog when she is hungry. Little devil. Let's get started. Alright everyone, let's get going with our little devil character. Now I think this one's probably going to be a little faster than some of the other ones we've done so far, but let's get moving. Like all the other ones, I did the sketch beforehand to kind of speed up this process because I want these videos to be somewhere hovering around the 20-minute mark, 25, somewhere around there. I don't want these videos going on forever, so I tried to speed up this process just a little bit and got those sketches already done. And actually, let's do that. And then we have somewhere to land on. There we go. And this one, like I said, is going to be a little simpler than some of the other ones we've done, so it shouldn't take as long to complete this one. If I can get my lines the way I want them to be, though. Okay, I'll make a new layer for this brow line. And I can just go in and erase this guy here, go to standard. The brushes I am using right now are my own brushes. If you've watched any of my other videos, you're probably sick of me saying this, but these are available if you want to get these. They're on Gumroad for $2 for the pack. If you join my Patreon, though, you do get them for the $1 membership, so it's a little discount there. Just keep that in mind as well. But yeah, it's something that really helps out the channel. And if you do get them, let me know what you think about them. They are pretty much what I use for every single digital cartoon drawing that I do on here. And I use my iPad for pretty much all of my professional illustrations and cartoons, so just keep that in mind that I do use these brushes for commercial work, so they are not too bad, I'd say. Get this filled in. You can adjust how strong the fill is by dragging your pen across like that. So this brush right here, the standard one, is non-streamlined. It's good for doing stuff like this, quick lines, fast erasing, things like that. The streamlined one is good for giving you really smooth lines. That's what I made to make all the outside lines here. I didn't realize my iPad was not fully plugged in when I was doing one of the other drawings, and it's almost dead on me, so it's gonna probably act a little more finicky. I've always noticed when this iPad gets a little low on battery, it gets a little more finicky on me, but it should make it through this drawing. Whenever you're working like this, if you see lines that need to be fixed, fix them in the moment, because you might forget that you didn't take care of them down the road, and then when you're all done or you add all the colors, you're gonna go, ah crap, I forgot to fix that one line. Now I gotta fix everything around it. Draw, struggling right now for some reason. It's supposed to be the easier of the drawings this month, but for some reason I'm struggling to make lines. Alright, now what I can do is I can go back to this layer and erase anything that's overlapping. Saves me time, saves me headache. I don't have to overthink and try to get my erase lines to match up with the existing lines. There we go. Okay. Now the last thing to make over here is the little trident. Okay, go and erase this. It's going behind his leg. And erase this, that. Go to this layer. Erase the. Ooh, gotta be a little more careful right here. There we go. Okay, I think I got all the main lines together. I'm gonna recombine all those. A couple of these action lines in here. Pretty much set to start moving forward with color here. Alright, so obviously since it's a little bit of a devil, we're gonna go with reds. So let's see, we're gonna go switch this to reference. Once that's at reference, we can make a new layer. Let's find our red color that we want. It's a little too pink. I don't know, I always like making these colors a little more dull. I mean, I like bright colors and stuff, but there's something about making them a little more dull. So now what I can do actually is fill that, continue filling with recolor, and then I can just kind of tap in. Okay, let's go for a light gray for this. Oops, forgot to turn off my recolor. Now turn that off, just click up there, go with a gray, and go for a slight yellowish, grayish tan color for the nails. Blue for tongue. Darker for the inside of the mouth. Let's get that same color for the teeth as the nails. And maybe go with an orangish color for the eyes. And let's go back to this red for a second. Get a darker version of that for the eyebrows. Alright, I think we got all the base colors down. Now time for shadow. I'm going to go really harsh with the shadows on this, so I'm going to make a new layer. It's going to be above it. And then this is going to be clipping mask. It's going to clip it to the base colors there. And let's do a dark purple, see how that looks. Filler brush. I'm just going to get this whole side of his body in shadow. And then we can erase what we don't want. But like I said, I wanted this shadow to be pretty harsh, so. So we should be good there. Turn up the shadow. And let's start erasing where we don't want the shadow. So I'm going to do some rim lighting effect here. Maybe give that, yeah, we'll do one break. And then a rim light is basically, we're just going to go through the outside edges and make a nice clean reduction of line there. And it kind of helps break up some of the areas that are in full shadow. Give it just a little bit of life so it's not just so flat. And this is like one of the more important steps to me personally when I am making cartoons, because I tend to like adding a lot of shadow, but sometimes I go overboard, so it's kind of nice to come back in and reduce kind of how much shadow is actually on this thing. This a more metal look by giving these light breaks. Alright, that is looking quite nice. I'm going to give it some specular highlight kind of things with the shadow itself. You can do that pretty easily by just adding some of these little circle highlights. Like he's got a little sheen, a little sweat going or something. Put that to a clipping mask as well. Alright, so now all we need to do is bring that down. And the last thing we gotta do is just add some extra black line work. Yeah, I'm gonna add a couple little age spots. You might notice that at the beginning of the video, I was wearing a Happy Halloweeny shirt. If you haven't seen that video, I have a link for it down below. They are available for purchase, so if you have a little wiener dog at home and you want to show some Halloween love that way, go check it out. I absolutely love it. It is my for sure go-to Halloween shirt every year now. Or at least the Halloween season. I might not wear it on Halloween because I'm gonna wear costume those days, but okay. More age spots right there, and I'm gonna bring the opacity down on those a little bit, and one more layer to make sure. Add some lines. Lead the viewer in the direction you want them to go. And we'll go to our airbrush. Bring that opacity down. Another. Oh, I did not want to have that. There we go. One more layer. Then bring the size of this up. I like making these little breaks. Oh, I forgot. That's good to know that I forgot to do the iris sparkle lights. Do a Gaussian blur. Bring the opacity down on that. And I gotta go back in and fix this guy. Alright everyone, there it is, the finished little devil character. I think this turned out absolutely amazing. This is one of the 31 videos that I am doing this month for October. All of them are spooky Halloween based drawings. If you liked this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you haven't watched any of the other videos this October, go check them out. I have a link for it in the card and in the description. But, you know, anyways, like always, keep drawing, and until next time, bye.